You gotta take control, life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So put your hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe. So cut the bad out of your life. Yeah, do it one time. You gotta work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believe in testing and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself you're worth it. You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, give it all your best. Yo, never gonna stop, no way, no. Yelling out, hey, yo, headed to the top on our way, yo. You gotta make change, yeah, there's gonna be a little pain, but nothing's worse than staying the same. So light that flame, put the work in, go claim everything you want in this place. It's time to go fast, know that energy is all cash. You could get it all if you never give up, no slack. Headed to the top is a mystery, your own path. Never gonna stop, no, you got this, never go back. I know it gets hard, you gotta love it. You gotta recharge with what you want and think of your dreams. Get that energy to go and get everything. Let's go. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, give it all your best.
Breaking news out of Placer County. 16-year-old Kylie Rodney.
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 Kylie Rodney is
Kylie Rodney.
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 Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie Maya Rodney.
Kylie Rodney.
Kylie. Kylie.
Kylie Rodney.
What is up, everybody? Blessings to all. How's everybody doing? How you doing, Frank?
Oh. Hi.
It's been so long. I feel so bad.
I know.
But I was so excited to go live last night. I don't know why my Cash App was doing this weird pending thing. I put my payment through that early morning. Waited. It just kept saying pending, and it would not let me access any of my previous StreamYard stuff. So it finally went through, probably while I was sleeping. I woke up this morning, 5 a.m., and it was good to go. And I was like, yep, me and a BFF going to hop on panel. Not sure which direction this is going to go.
That's all right.
I do
as long as we're all
know,
together.
I do know that Mr. Mark was doing a live prior to this one, and he was asking about like the Kylie Rodney vigil, and I know that I have it somewhere in one of my dated folders, so at some point tonight I will find that. If y'all notice, I got 11 million tabs open because I'm constantly researching. We might go through some of that, which has to do with Alert California, Alert Tahoe, and Alert Wildfire. We might go through some of that. And then something we haven't done in a while, and I need to update on it because I like to keep up on putting all this information in some type of order. Daisy May was nice enough to reach out to me, and she wanted to make sure that I had all of the 911 call logs that she had. So I combined the two, and we have the call logs that have anything to do with Kylie from August 9th to the 15th, I want to say. And one of the 911 call logs does include one from Mexico. So I figured we'd do that. Plus, everybody likes the maps. I like the maps, you know. Starting to talk about Donald Trump.
Oh, can I mention something before we get started?
Go right ahead, girl.
About how odd it is that allegedly that they cremated
Crooks.
Yeah,
That's crazy, dude. It's really crazy that his last name's Crooks too.
Mm-hmm. But the fact that they cremated
names.
him without an investigation being
I don't think he acted
completed.
alone. I really don't. And then I would like
he did not.
for the FBI to explain away those shots coming out of the lower level of the building. You can literally see the gunfire. You know what I mean? Popping off.
Did you catch that Trump mentioned that there is a guy in jail?
No, I did not catch that.
He did say that publicly. I don't know if it was with Elon or if it was at a rally.
I still
I'll
have
try to
yet
find
to.
it.
I have yet to
come
catch
out and say that there's someone in jail too.
I wonder if he did it tonight at the Wilkes-Barre.
No, this was last week.
No.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Because I know he did a Wilkes-Barre thingy here in Pennsylvania today, I think it was. I don't know. I have yet to watch that. I have it saved. I have to watch that still. I'll probably put that on when I go to later.
No, it's just odd that they did that, and lo and behold, it looks like a pattern to me.
It does. You know what's crazy is when you look at the patterns between even that and Kylie Rodney, it's astounding. It's very curious, you know? And then you think about with Kylie Rodney, how quickly the Fed FBI got involved. That was pretty quick. You know what I mean? No Amber Alert, none of those things. How quickly the FBI got involved. And let's just keep it real. We are fully aware that the FBI covers up a lot. They really do.
It's very unfortunate.
It really is, especially when it comes to children. Like that's what I have the problem with is when it really comes to children. But in my search for information on Kylie Rodney and Trinity Backus, Dante, there's nothing out there. I don't know. I've noticed this pattern, and this pattern has made me realize that, you know, it's been an ongoing cover-up situation in the state of California for decades. Speaking of California, man, that UFO stuff is kind of
you know, that's exactly what my reaction when I opened it.
Like, I can't decipher because, you know, the Mpox stuff ain't working. The COVID stuff's not working. Now you got all this alien stuff that's happening.
You got warmongering. That's another one. Not discrediting that there's not things going on, but they have a tendency to manipulate the media into, I don't know, fabricating things or just covering it so much that it causes fear.
Involved in these happenings. If it's just like a synchronized dance of drones, what's the name of that? There's a place, I think it's near Palmdale, that's like Lockheed and Martin. What the hell is it called? Is it a base? What the hell's it called?
Are you talking about the shooting today?
No, Northrop. No, I'm not talking about the shooting. No, I'm still talking
Okay.
about that.
Well, there was
The
a active
aliens.
shooting today at. It's okay. I'm sorry. No, there are. Wait, are you
Oh,
talking
you
about
talking
Area
about the
51?
active? Huh? Northrop
We're all
in
over the
California.
place. Okay.
I'm still talking about
Yes.
UFOs, girl.
I heard shooting, and then my light bulb went off. Yes, there was an active shooting at one of the bases.
Yikes. You
I
know
know.
me. I like the data whenever it comes to looking up stuff. And I found the data, which is really odd. We're going to go over this real quick because you know how I like to just, I dabble in everything that's in the news. If it's on X, if it's being sent to me, I look into it, you know? And this is interesting. This right here is straight from the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA.
Okay.
And it just sounds like it was a planned scheduled event. So I'm just going to zoom in it won't let me. So if you look at this region here, this is Palmdale, okay? So it says the issue date for this is August 14th. And then the location is Palmdale, California, which is kind of weird, right? Right? And it's effective immediately. And the end date for this, so expect more spottings, is September 15th, which is kind of odd. That's right before September 18th Trump stuff. So the reason for this NOTAM, which I'm not sure what the hell that is temporary flight restrictions for special security reasons. And it's a security type. Okay. And then it says the airspace definition, which is weird. It's like they cleared the space to get those little red, white, and blue flashing lights up there. I don't know. Anyway, the airspace definition out of the center on Palmdale Vortac, PMD, 248 degrees radial at 1 nautical mile. And then this radius says 2 nautical miles. And the altitude is from the surface up to and including 1,000 feet. And again, the effective date is August 14th, which was just 3 days ago, to September 15th, which is next month. What's all this say? See, I didn't even get to read all this. The exercise as specified below. Yikes. It's an exercise, see? The UAS ops may be authorized, I don't know what WI stands for, the defined SSI aircraft if in compliance with the requirements listed below. UAS ops in DCT support of an ACT National Defense, Homeland Security, Law Enforcement, Firefighting, SAR, or the Disaster Response Mission. UAS ops in support of event, OPS. Must be in possession of approved special governmental interest, SGI, airspace waiver, and comply with all other applicable federal aviation regulations. It says right here. SGI waiver, you email, that's a weird ass email address, you know? 9-ATOR-HQ-SOSC. At FAA. That's weird. What? Ops who do not comply with applicable airspace restrictions are warned that pursuant to government code, United States code, so federal law, the Department of Defense, DOD, the Department of Homeland Security, or the Department of Justice may take security action that result in interference, disruption, seizure, damaging, or destruction of unmanned aircraft deemed to pose a credible safety or security threat to protected personnel, FAC, or assets. Yikes. I got this off of a Twitter X post that has been following this, so I'm just going to drop this direct link in chat for anybody that wants to read it themselves. I'm kind of over that already. And then as you can see, I don't know how many tabs are here that I've just been researching the crap out of any write-ups about the alert systems. I actually even started doing I did a little rabbit hole deep dive into what the hell is his name? Justin Hairston. Is that his name? Justin Hairston, which was the original CEO of that QU, whatever it is, KUIU hunting apparel. And it's really odd how he self-unalived himself in his home. I just find it really odd that a 49ers fan, that there is no medical history of him having this mental issue that the coroner is claiming he died from, which doesn't make sense to me. Okay. It doesn't make sense to me. I understand what the brain disorder is, what it can cause. I just don't think that it pushed this man to take his own life. I just don't. Do not. And it's really odd, like when you look into how the hunting apparel was created in California, and then in 2017, which was the only time period of which they were selling off shares or anything like that, you have this private equity company that comes in and purchases 23% of QU, whatever the heck, Kiwi, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not going to even try. And then they purchased the 23% because I think that's what he capped it off of. He was not willing to sell any more of his shares because he did not want to risk losing a company that he worked hard. He had already had a hunting apparel that went under because he made, financial mistakes. And he didn't want to make the same mistake with this company. So, I mean, he was smart and only selling 23% of shares. But this private equity company out of San Francisco, you can't find any information on this main, I forget what the hell it's called. I forget what it's called. Main something. It might be in one of my tabs. Who knows? But the more weird thing is because he wouldn't sell more of his shares. I don't know who the CEO of this main project group is. All it states is that it's out of San Francisco. And for anybody that doesn't know, Mr. Hairston was from Dixon, California. I think he had a wife and two kids, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. And it's just really odd that a year later he took his life. And then now you have all these different people that want to have their hands on his company. It's just another odd thing in California.
Sure is.
What is this? Why do I have this open? I don't even know why I have this open. Let me see. I don't even know. Oh. Look, I scroll off all the time. This is why, honestly, like, I'm always afraid to go live because there's a reason why we're called Squirrels on Fire here. Sometimes I can stay one track focused, but I'm always researching so many different things that tonight is just this squirrel night live because.
And I don't help because I squirrel off and then I feel like
send
I
me
derail.
links and then I start scrolling while I'm scrolling. Yeah.
Oh yes,
Squirrels
I
on
just
Fire.
text you what UAW stands for too. By the way, I think it was UAW, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just so you knew, you don't have to read it right now. But.
Oh, I do want to read it. UAW stands for the United Automobile, Aerospace, and Agriculture Implement Workers of America. UAW is a North American industrial union that represents workers in the automotive and other vehicular industries, like Lockheed, including aerospace. The UAW has been around for almost 90 years. Wow. Has over 400,000 active members and more than 580,000 retired members and over 600 local unions. Ooh. The union is headquartered in Detroit. Hey, that's crazy. Didn't everybody want to take all their car manufacturing companies out of Detroit at one point? I think so. Wow. And represents workers in the United States, Canada, and Puerto Rico. Good little nugget information. But I guess the reason why I have this tab open, Craney, is I couldn't stop laughing at this freaking Nevada County meeting that they had together. I think it was you. I kept texting.
Yes.
And I was laughing at this lady. She had the nerve to tell these people that she was trying to sell this insurance company fire insurance to, but at the end she like verbally spoke the like fine print, which she probably shouldn't have. Anyway, in her talking to the community about her wanting to sell her insurance over, which I thought they weren't allowed to do, but anyway, she tells these people to get a burglar alarm to help detect fires. Say what? She stumbles and mumbles and then she corrects herself though. But I was just, it's just
What
things that
if
I watched that she had me giggling. She really did. She really did.
Like an alarm for them to hit if there's a fire going on in their house?
Yeah, a burglar alarm. Yeah.
Okay.
Then she did like that like word salad mumbling, try to take it back. Then she said sprinklers or some shit. I was laughing for quite a while.
Must be a California thing.
So what is this? Maybe, I wanted to see how much money, because this lady kept talking about all this budget. And I was like, I got to see the number in this budget for fucking
Oh, here we
county.
go.
You know, when I saw this budget for one county, I was like, damn, something's weird. So this was written July 3rd. And it says, last week's meeting of the Nevada County Board of Supervisors came with much discussion regarding compensation for county employees. The county unanimously approved a $387.7 million budget for the upcoming 2024-25 fiscal year, which included the compensation of 631 county employees. Whew. Gets even better. And this is a 3-year agreement. Local 39, which represents 449 employees, representing a diverse group of employees from bus drivers, correctional officers, social workers, and wastewater service workers. The Local 39 professional unit, which has 125 employees, ranging from accountants and auditors to clinicians and psychiatrists. Huh? This is odd that these people right here. Why won't he let me just highlight the second the professional unit, you know? The confidential unit, which is 32 employees, representing staff from Human Resources, County Executive Office, County Council, Auditor Controller, and the Undersheriff. It's weird how these are all smashed in here under this alleged budget for county employees. And then you got Sheriff's Management Association, which is 23 employees, which you would think this number would be so much higher, but I think with all the laws between Harris and Newsom, they've been defunding police so much that, I mean, could be why, but let's keep reading. 23 employees who are sergeants, lieutenants, and captains from the sheriff's office. I hope the lady upstairs did not just fall.
Oh, no.
I hope not. As well as the district attorney investigators. See that, Mark? They're getting a raise, and they can't even respond back to you in a timely manner. That's crazy. Look, Mark has been doing an incredible job behind the scenes, making phone calls, putting FOIAs in. And he's experiencing the same things that I did, including my FOIA requests. Like, I don't understand, okay? I understand that some information has to be redacted and has to be withheld because she is a minor. I get that. But what about all the other investigation information, all of the data from that, all of the record from that, all of that should be under California and federal law accessible to the public, whether it's media or just a civilian. It's law.
So, but wait a minute. Are you talking about, I mean, what if the case is still open?
Well, that's the only reason why I can see them
So,
not releasing information.
exactly.
This is the only
Or
reason. At this
it should
point,
be
that
the
is
only
the
reason,
only
correct?
reason. Well, I mean, if you look at it, they still haven't released the CHP report, which means things are still open. SF's
Yes.
out there. It's a wrap. Well, if it's a wrap, where is it, sir? Yes, they are,
And
BoobTube.
that should be the
Absolutely.
reason. Oh,
Absolutely.
BoobTube.
Absolutely.
Hello, everybody in chat. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at reading chat.
And I cannot stress enough for people to flood FOIA requests. Even if you think the public data is silly or whatever, if you think it might help, still put that FOIA through.
May I ask what kind of response Mark is getting?
They're ignoring them.
So they're just giving the runaround. Like, did he put a FOIA in?
Look,
Did he get a response?
He's even called directly to the district attorney's office twice, okay? Twice, left messages, and he still
Good for
hasn't
you,
heard a
Mark.
response back, you know?
So they're just like taking his name and number and not responding back, not
Yeah,
communicating.
he's just leaving a voicemail. They probably deleting the shit, you know?
My question is, if he filled out any FOIAs, what is the response he's getting for those? Do we
Ooh,
know?
Look, Shelly's in here. Go ahead. What? Sorry, say that again.
But my question is, if he
Mhm.
is sending in FOIA requests, what is the response he's getting back for those? So it's because there should be a response.
I think some of them he hasn't gotten a response yet, and some of them were declining letters, if I'm not mistaken. Mark, if you're in
Okay.
chat, could you give Craney a little answer?
Yeah.
I did
you.
start without you. I'm just really glad to see Shelly in here. It got to the point where
Hi, Shelly.
she couldn't comment. She couldn't, and she was kind of getting upset with me.
You're
And
kidding.
I was like, look, ma'am, like, I'm really trying to explain to you. I've gone through my mod thingy. I've gone through my banned list, my blocked list, any list that I possibly can. It's probably been 2-3 dozen times, and I just could not find her name. I even did a search through my
that
thing, and I couldn't
happened.
find her name, and why she couldn't comment, why she couldn't be seen in chat. So I finally put a damn ticket in.
Oh, good.
And it looks
you know,
like
that happened
it looks
with
like they fixed
CNY
it.
too, Shan. Remember?
Ridiculous, dude.
That
It's ridiculous.
CNY was having the same problem. Like, you didn't have her blocked, you didn't have anything, and nor did she. But however, you could not see her in chat. I mean, I know that Harsh is different because she couldn't type, but
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some funky things that go on with you too.
Yeah.
I have trust issues.
Well, and I even noticed that for
Rightfully
myself.
so.
Like, I don't get certain notifications for certain channels no matter what I do. I just have to
Same.
every once in a while go check their channels to see if they're putting videos out or whatever, because I don't get notifications if
I
they
don't
go
get
live
any.
or they release a short or a new video or any of those things. I just don't.
I have
And then
all
there's-
mine set up too, and I don't
Mhm.
get any. I really don't. It's very
And then
frustrating.
oftentimes, like certain YouTubers, where I try to go into their comments, it's usually Kylie related content creators that I can't comment in their comments. Me and BoobTube were even having issues back and forth between being able to leave comments and stuff like that. Took a while for that to even work itself out.
Yes, BoobTube, you make a very good point. Anyone who is sending in FOIAs or is speaking with them, please make sure you document it all and save the FOIA responses, please. It's very important for a paper trail.
Yeah, Mark is reminding me that I need to make a new email address and get FOIAs put in. I really do.
It is important, though.
Mm-hmm.
So there's one or two reasons they're not responding. So I'm gonna keep hoping that it's the positive side, that they're keeping it open because it still is under investigation 100%. I'm gonna pray that it's not that.
Look, it's either under investigation or they're
corrupt.
just trying to dragging it out so no information can come out of it.
Well, it still can. There are loopholes. So drag it on all you want. The truth's gonna come out.
Yo, dude, these numbers are crazy.
What's that?
The county assessor is going to get $190K yearly. The auditor controller is going to get $197K annually. The chairperson is going to get 86 grand just for sitting there listening to people. That's crazy. And then the district attorney, Jesse Wilson, is going to get $250K, which I support that. You know, I fully support that.
But yet they can't piece together parts like San Francisco.
You see what I'm saying? That's where I have the issue, is the whole
This is shady.
FBI, San Francisco, and with all, look, they're not telling me that their county sheriff's office are not well trained. All they do is brag about how trained they are, how trained their search and rescue is.
It's not incompetence.
No, and it's not incompetence.
It's not.
They wanted you to think that they were following things up to make evidence go poof.
Mm-hmm.
And I know there's people out there still crying, it's an accident, just let it go. No, I don't believe that.
No way.
You know? And just reading the autopsy in the one paragraph where it describes Kylie Rodney had no water in her lungs, sinuses, or ear canals. That's where I have a big problem, because you're trying to tell me this little girl was in that water for 2 damn weeks. At some point, the body is going to release while it's bloating and filling with gases and relax to the point where water is going to seep into your lungs. Water is going to seep into your sinuses. Water is going to seep into your ear canals. Kylie Rodney did not do that to herself. And I have a problem with people that want to victim blame, especially when it's a minor. I know some people get offended on the things that I research or the things that I come across that I'm like, oh, y'all, I got to share this with you, you know? Like, I'm not trying to hurt anybody here. I want to make that abundantly clear that my only purpose when I hit my live button is to make sure that I discuss something about Kylie Rodney. The same with Trinity Backus. I have to bring that little girl's name up, because you're telling me that those cadaver DNA sniffing dogs last smelled her at the end of her driveway, which is one of the 4 stories that we were told that they ran into the house to get their fucking, which is weird. The not aunt. This is what's crazy to me, is one of the stories we were told with Trinity, okay, is that she was out in the front yard in her robe, that diamond patterned
sweater robe
thingy. She had her jams on and she was in socks, okay? And then it's weird how, like, dude goes in the house to get his house coat or his house shoes or whatever the hell he had to go in. That was more important than running after this little girl that's tripping the fuck out,
which
right?
is such BS. No offense, but these people run around with no shoes and socks on all the time. Come on. You're not going to grab your slippers.
And when the story changes multiple times in a 24 to 48 hour period, somebody's lying. Okay? Somebody's lying.
Yes.
But upon them going in the house is when she disappeared at that fence line where the dogs lost her scent. And then you're telling me in a 2-day period of time of her not going back to the not aunt's house that she somehow changed her pants, and while overheating and running through the thickets, she decided to throw her necklace and take off her top and pull her pants down to her knees and just lay down and pass away like that. Meanwhile, the autopsy, yet again, we are told a story of a little girl running barefoot through the thickest part of the woods. They needed chainsaws to even get to her. She ain't have one damn fucking wound on the bottom of her bare feet. That is equivalent to Kylie Rodney's lungs. Something is going on in these counties. I could not be a parent to a child. Me and my son were just talking about this the other day. I said, baby, I would burn this fucking world down to get justice for you.
Same.
My son came back. You don't have to worry about that, Mom. Ain't nobody taking me out. He's always so ready to fight, though. You know, like he's not. He won't.
Yep.
He's not the type that would start a fight. But if somebody would start something with him or try to do something that's against the law, like try to abduct him, look, you're not going to succeed with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's is wild, in my opinion. It took Ellie 3 hours to get to Trinity with chainsaws. Yeah, and that's what's crazy. Like, you're telling me that this little girl ran barefooted in the thickets of these woods, took her clothes off like that. Like, that's just and then you try to tell us she died from hypothermia. I don't buy it. It sounds like someone snatched that little girl from the end of her driveway, sexually assaulted her, and dumped her, backed up and threw her off a truck or out of a car. Especially in the area that she was. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like rolled under them thickets like that. Poor Trinity, you know? And it's just Kylie and
the
Trinity.
way her body was, it looked staged.
Yeah.
Remember the
like
position her body was in? Yes, that is.
And the way she was pressed up against that tree. I don't see a kid tripping and thinking, look, when you're tripping, the last thing you want to do is go running through the woods because them woods come alive. You know, I don't think this little girl chose the woods. I don't.
Remember in the beginning when you talked about the first scenario or narrative they gave out about how the scent stopped at the driveway, yes, and that she was going to meet someone?
Yes,
and
it was said
that there was sightings of her on that road.
Her boyfriend's house. Yeah.
Yes, and they was picking her up somewhere.
Yeah, matter of fact, I still have all of the information that I've saved on Trinity Backus because that is another story. Like, we need to spend a live where we do touch base on Kylie, but I want to revisit Trinity Backus. I want to re-go over the information, all of that stuff, because and then it's crazy that
yes, Jazz, federal
Trinity Backus was from Grass Valley, and that Kylie's mom chose to move to that same area after the fact. I don't know if they're moving closer together to protect one another or what's going on there. You know, it's very odd how, I don't know. I don't believe in how similar everything is. You know, the patterns that I see at this point.
Too many coincidences.
Way too many.
They run together. I have no doubts they're connected.
This is crazy how much money some of these people make in Nevada County.
That's what I don't get. And they're in debt by how much? I mean, it is unbelievable. That state is so in trouble right now, Shan. But these people are getting paid what?
Someone set it on fire the other day. Did you see my community post?
No, I did not.
Yeah, somebody set, I guess, I don't know if it was the woods or the building itself.
Another arsonist? But there was not one not too long ago. Or is this one just recently?
There was the dude that started the last fire. I mean, it's still burning. It's still raging everywhere.
Oh my God.
That pushed that car off that ravine or whatever to start that fire. But no, this woman started a fire in Grass Valley. They arrested her already.
Oh. Is that one still burning?
I think they contained that one because it was a small brush fire with a building.
Good grief.
DMT, LSD, whatever they call it, is no joke, though.
What?
I mean, it's very possible, B. And then you got to think about designer rugs in that area, like Special K, that people with influence, money are able to, and that's why they call it designer. They can design it to act a specific way. That's why I think there's links to like cartel and stuff like that in all of this somewhere along the way, you know? This is crazy. This county council person is going to make $279,000? What? $243,000. What? How is a county council member making just as much money as a freaking district attorney? Crane, make this make sense.
I can't. I'm trying.
Man.
It's not right.
It's definitely not right. That's like paying a factory worker the wage of like the freaking, I don't know, law enforcement in my area, you know?
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy.
I'm gonna get a snack, Shan.
Get that snack. The sheriff's lieutenant will receive a 6.7% pay increase. Meanwhile, inflation's through the roof, y'all. Yikes. So they raised all of the wages in California, which in turn, look, someone was telling me that in order to go to like Sonic and get like cheeseburgers and fries, 2 meals is like $36 or some shit like that. That's insane. Or is it just 1 meal? Because nah, dude. Maybe someone can clarify that too, because that's insane to me. Yeah, I definitely want to revisit Trinity's case, because there's a lot of fucky shit going on in there. Park fire and fire in Truckee. Oh, there was a fire in Truckee behind a Safeway. Wow. Was put out within an hour. Amazing. Got to see those units to save the tourist town. Yep. I'm trying to read comments as well, yo. Yeah, we can definitely do that, Sandra. I would love to revisit Trinity's case. Draw Latina is another one that spoke on Trinity's case as much as she did Kylie as a medical professional, and I trust her word. Look at the stuff that Barbara Butcher tried to say about Kylie Rodney. How she tried to call out the fact that a sheriff should not be a coroner or marshal. What? And now they're going to add more money to emergency preparedness. $15 million in grant funding. There's a new design phase for North San Juan fire suppression, a $3 million project. They're going to construct a 330,000 gallon water storage tank. This is the one I was talking about. Isn't this the one we were talking about because of the park fire or whatever? This is what they were talking about putting that. So it's going to be a 330 gallon water tank. If a 130 per parcel tax is approved, what? $130 per parcel tax is approved? Dang. Oh, Phoebe Bell. What? Crane, where you at? You getting that snack? You get that snack, girl. I'll wait for you to come back, and then we'll read this about Phoebe Bell. Ooh, I didn't even notice this. We have to read this. She's always in everything. It's mental health, huh? They weren't as quick on the verdict. What do you mean, Verdi? The Verdi fire, as they were on the Truckee fire? Yeah, because wasn't it the Park fire, then the Verdi fire, then the Truckee fire, and then the Grass Valley fire, right? I think that's the order that they started in. Something like that. We're going to wait for Crane to get back for me to read the rest of this. I knew you meant for Verdi, CB. That's why I corrected it as I read it. The legal age for bars was 18 when I was 12. 133. Wait, what? I'm confused on that number. And we went to bars and I got how they... Oh, 12, 13. I get it. Yeah, and that's the thing is like there's some private things like Moose Lodge will let kids in accompanied by their member parent at the age 12, 13. But I've always been raised in the era where you have to be 21 to drink. So
Shanna, I'm here, hun. I'm still snacking, but I apologize. I had to step away from it.
It's okay.
I heard Phoebe well.
Yeah, on the same article, her name's mentioned. You know, I didn't even know what I was about to freaking get into. It's all.
Let's get into it.
They just smash it all in one article and call it a day, so they don't have to keep writing about it. Behavioral health. Phoebe Bell, behavioral health director for Nevada County, was present to back a resolution, I'll bet she was, that would grant over $2.5 million over 3 years for services surrounding homelessness in the county.
Oh,
Look,
here we
y'all
go.
Nevada County residents, y'all better keep me posted on how your homelessness is doing, because from what I hear is a very well-known local who was homeless, recently passed away, and was still homeless. So anyway, she would back a resolution that would grant over $2.5 million over 3 years for services surrounding homelessness in the county. It was one of the very few grants issued by the state for such efforts, as Nevada County is considered rural. This is a new grant opportunity. The behavioral, they're running out of what kinds of grants they could put through. They're like, we'll swindle some money this way. Let's write this one. I wonder if Phoebe helped write it. Because if you notice, it's one of very few grants issued for the state, from the state, right? And it's a new grant opportunity, which means they're running out of things to write up. Sounds like to me, at least. This is a new grant opportunity the Behavioral Health Department has been awarded, Bell explained. We applied to the Encampment Resolution Funding Program, which is a state initiative to reduce the impact of encampments, particularly and specifically in Caltrans right-of-way areas, but equally as much in rural areas, which is what we focused on. The goal of this funding program is to address unsheltered homelessness and provide pathways. See, it doesn't even say that they're going to help them get housing. It's just pathways for people to get into stable housing. There's no promise of housing. They're just saying they're going to create a middleman project that you have to go to, and they'll let you know if they're going to find you housing or help you find housing or not. It's not a guarantee. See, this is what bothers me about some certain grants that are issued. As they tell you right here, the goal of this funding program is to address. It doesn't mean solve. It doesn't mean mitigate. Address. All they're going to do is address the unsheltered homelessness and provide pathways for people into stable housing. Let's see. You know, they got 3 years. Oh, Bell's colleague, Brendan Phillips, program manager for homeless services, wanted to make clear the constituents the nature of the funding received and how it would be used. Oh, okay, clear it up. What they aren't is an effort to create funding streams to resolve unsheltered camping. See, he clarified it right there. Right there. See, I thought I was right. Crane.
Seriously.
This is insane to me. Like, it sounds like a Kamala Harris 2.0.
Shit.
Fuck. It's like she never left the state of California. You know, they're still rolling out her bullshit. Good old Newsom. Oh, man. It's terrible. And it's sad that I care so much about California. But, like, it's just... that's a cesspool of fucking problems and corruption, you know? And I can't look away. Like, once you know, and you can't look away. All you could do is just keep digging. Feet planted, you know?
It's awful.
Yeah, everyone coming in,
not
don't
just
forget to leave your
California.
DNA. Probably giving you fucking M-Pox as you come in. They swab your DNA. So you can give it to other people. Look, I don't understand the M-Pox whole thing and why we're calling it M-Pox. Why can't we just say monkeypox? What is it? I'm sure there's something that offended somebody. Did it offend the monkeys? I don't know. I don't understand why it's a big scare, because if you look at the research, it is super, super rare in the United States. I don't know why, like, why are they trying to scare people into complacency? I don't get it.
I'll tell you what, I'm not taking a vaccine for it.
I will not comply this time. No, thank you. I have had nothing but medical problem on top of medical problem since I let them stick poke me twice. After that second one, I said, never the fuck again. You could take that third booster and stab yourself with it, you know? And then there was a fourth and a fifth, and now there's a new variant. Now they got this new shit. And if you look at what actual doctors are saying, the investigative side of what these injections actually do to you, I understand now why I have nerve damage. I understand now why, even though I'm not working, that it's spreading to my lower extremities. And it's only staying on one side of my body. And that's really weird, because that's the side of my body that I was stick poked with, you know?
Did you hear about that airplane that went down? Not too long, this last week, there was an airplane that went down.
The one with the 6 people that were about ready to go to a meeting and release all the whistleblowers were going to release all that information on that's COVID.
Yep.
It's strange how out of 61 people, 6 of them were these medical clinicians, doctors,
there was
scientists.
9 total, and 6 of them were on the plane. Then 3 of them had to find a different route because for various reasons. I don't know.
And then all I can think of is that one quote that Lindsay said about finding honor in silence. Meanwhile, they're silencing people. I'm gonna bookmark that. That was a good read. I'm gonna put that in fucky stuff. Look, I got to close a tab. I'm so proud of me. I've been looking into the Grand Sierra Resort, which I think is a super, super important part. Look, the lack of timeline bothers me. I have never in my life seen a case where they don't have a timeline, surveillance footage, releasing videos from the party that night. Like, there's none of that. All we have is Where's Waldo putting her nose and her words everywhere. Like, she's the spokesperson for all this. I don't know if she's a paid actress. I really don't know what Sammy Smith is, to be honest, y'all. Really don't know. But yeah, I feel like something happened in fucking Reno. That is the reason why Jagger and Kate went to Reno. That is the reason why Sammy Smith wanted a search team to go to Reno. Which is weird. If y'all knew that she was at this Prosser party, why the fuck would you send and go look for her in Reno? Because y'all said she's not the type of person to run away. She loves life. She's not the type of person to take her own life because she loves life. So, I don't know. Just something about Reno. Was she going to meet up somebody on a possible music deal? I don't know. Did she go to a casino and something happened there? Like, is there a way to get surveillance footage, if anybody is able to, that is local to Tahoe, Reno area, that could go? I'm pretty sure they would say not without a warrant. I don't understand why police didn't look for or make mention that they looked for surveillance footage of the evening that Kylie was in Reno. I don't understand why there was no investigation other than they had already planned to paint it as an accident. I don't know. Really don't know. All right, I'm going to leave that tab open. I don't know. What's natural reader? I was making my voice. 11 Labs is really good. Okay, we're good on that. I'm going to leave that open. What is this? Oh, I was in the Wayback Machine. Yeah, I was watching this Tahoe Donner HOA board meeting from June 26, 2022. This one's interesting. I'm at the 34-minute mark. I don't know if y'all want to watch some of that or not, so I'll skip that because I don't know if like my fire cam videos are boring people, but they're really important in my opinion. Oh, speaking of fire cam videos, do you guys want me to start releasing the full time lapses from August 5th to 21st, raw, real, and unedited, just straight up what it is? And then I can also, on top of that, or before that, or at the same time, release zoomed in versions of it, which what I'm going to do is just focus in on Prosser Family Campground area, just zoom in on that like 200 to 400 times. That way it's easier for people to do whatever. I don't want to do any other editing to that other than that. I don't want to mess with the color. I don't want to mess with the contrast. I don't want to mess with any of that. Well, Jagger knows vehicles. Kylie was really into cars and shit. So, yeah, and Reno is out of state, which I always said, Jazz, it's odd that Jagger and Kate went to talk to the news out of state.
And it's odd some of the departments that were involved in the investigation, because some of those departments typically don't get involved unless it is a cross border. Or
That's
cross
what
the
I'm saying,
border
like,
to a different country.
That's why I said early on, it doesn't make sense why a lot of these agencies got involved, because they usually don't get involved unless it's either across state borders or across United States borders. And then there was all this distraction with like Mexico and stuff, you know? Which, speaking of, I want to look at these. Here they are. August 9th, 11th, 11th, 14th, 15th, and 15th is what they are. I know we've gone over them before, but this is August 11th at 1:13 p.m. Suspicious circumstances, vehicle, person at Prosser. 911 caller reporting suspicious activity the caller witnessed on Tuesday night at the Dollar General in Penn Valley. Caller advised a silver sedan was parked at the Dollar General, and inside the silver sedan, remember Nick Tow Truck guy called it a sedan too, and then corrected himself to SUV, was a female with long blonde hair in the passenger seat with a blindfold on. Caller wasn't aware of the missing person report, or it would have been reported earlier. No tag info was obtained. They're saying. Additional, caller advised the phone number isn't working for the code red tip line.
Shocker.
Dude, I'm still trying to get FOIAs in on the audio calls of these 911 calls. That would be awesome to have. It just, going through all the Broadcastify stuff that I have saved, it's not getting right to the point of what I'm, blindfolded. I do remember that dream. I vaguely remember the email, but I know it was like within the past 2 to 3 weeks, Anna. Or something I was going to say, but my mind just went plit. It's 11:11 in Pennsylvania. Make a wish or light your candle. I know that's what I'm going to do. Have me a little smoky. Give me 1 minute. I'm reading chat. Yeah, it's really odd, Shelly, how like when people started looking at the fire cams, they had to hurry up and do system updates and move it to a different server. And in them moving some of the stuff, you can see mess ups in the sequence of the file folders. Anyway, then you have all of these 911 calls, and like Angela Musalam's telling everybody it's fake news. How is it fake news when somebody's calling 911 to report a possibility of them seeing Kylie Rodney? Just wrote it all off. And then, like, people talking about it, they don't want people discussing these 911 calls. Well, I want to, so. All right. So this is from, that was from the 11th. This one is from the 9th. And I don't know why, dude. I just feel, remember when Megan Cole told us the story of her going to the artist lofts and Jagger was there and Sammy was there? And she was like asking them all kinds of questions. Remember how she recorded the conversation of the grocery store girl? And I read this and I can't help but to see the pattern in this one too. Like, I don't think this shit is fake news. I think this is the information they wanted to keep from the public media. Okay. This is August 9th, 2022. This is a Beat 6 call. Dude, I think Illuminated Mind took that video down of her call logs. I could be wrong, but I have not been able to find them. I have to look again. Because I'm going to try to see if I can't match her logs to the units and stuff like that.
I'm sure if you just ask her, if it's not out, she'll give it to you.
Oh, I know she would.
Yeah.
I'll get a hold of her on X. I don't know. I just prefer X as a communication tool because of the freedom of speeches that we have over there. I absolutely love what Elon has done for Twitter. So this location is August 9th at Prosser. The reporting person is reporting that there is a suspicious male that was making strange statements of different scenarios of what could have happened to the missing person. The reporting person has the convo recorded. And the suspect lives at the artist lofts. That sounds like MC. Like, she had a conversation with Jagger and he was saying, look, I think somebody did something to Kylie. And she recorded him and didn't like it. So she called the police on him, just like she did the garage person. Hi, Craney. There's two of you now. Can I kick the other one out and see if it keeps you here?
Kick the other one out.
Oh, okay, it went away.
I'm sorry, Shan.
That
was
okay.
My bad.
Okay. So did you miss me reading it?
Is this the one at the lofts? I know that.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
I remember that one. I know that.
It does. It really sounds like MC has gone there to question these teens and recorded it while and Jagger saying, look, I don't think that this is an accident. And I think Megan recorded it. And then told on them that they're at the artist lofts. Because it sounds like a story Megan once told us, don't it? Don't it?
I'm not sure. I don't remember that one.
Remember Megan telling us about her going to the artist lofts and Jagger was there and Sammy was there and the two fight boys were there. And she was asking them all kinds of questions. It just seems like this call goes to her story. And then if you think about Megan, how she's recording other people at grocery stores, it wouldn't put it past this call because she's claiming she has the conversation recorded. And the suspect lives at the artist lofts. Well, I don't know if the suspect to this caller is Jagger or Evan or who, but I just think everybody was trying to pin this on Jagger, in my opinion. That's what it looks like from my perspective. It's don't look over here, look over here. And I hate to say it, AWP did not help. Unless, because it's odd that he's the only person that they cleared out of the 300 to 400 possible suspects that they could have had at this party. They cleared the one person that wasn't at the party. That's crazy. That's really crazy.
Yes, but I think it had to do with I, all the accusations that were coming his way. But
But seriously, Crane, like, why are we not naming names of people that we're clearing? Like, I don't understand why the media. I mean, I do understand why the media didn't follow this a little bit closer. I give mad props. Like, I've really been thinking about the New York Post, because if I know you notice a lot of their posts, like New York Post, look. Did you see they publicly
what?
They publicly put out their new name for Kamala out there, dude. Like, it's ballsy ass shit. That's why there are certain newspapers that I have respect for, and the New York Post is one. Not only for what they're not afraid to put out there, put on X. It's the fact that they knew something was up with this case, and they sent one of their people in to Truckee, California. And I personally think that they documented just as much as AWP. I would love for them, on the anniversary of them finding her, 2 years, for them to release that footage. I would love for Daniel McKnight to release any pictures, video, audio that he took while he was in Truckee, California, Tahoe region, and put it out there. Unless, it's part of the investigation, and that's why it's not out there. I always wondered about him, you know what I mean? Because if you think about it, if he was there long enough for AWP to record him, which is odd that he was blurred out. I'm still trying to figure that out. I understand why they blurred out SF, but I always wondered why they... Remember, we used to call him... What we used to call him? Tattoo man? Tattoo arm?
Who?
Something like that. The guy with the tattooed arm that AWP blurred out in there.
Oh,
the journal / whatever, Daniel.
Okay. Yes.
The reason why I said that is because he's from the New York Post, which, if y'all remember the New York Post articles that they put out, I give them mad props for the language that they used. See, the thing that I have with that silence, though, is, AWP are professionals at what they do, specifically with vehicle retrieval and body retrieval of waterways. However, when you look at the search and rescue that has been around for decades and decades in the Tahoe region, not Tahoe, I don't even want to say that, in California, their technologies... The fact that San Francisco and Silicon Valley are right there. The remarkable leaps and strides that they have made with their search and rescue procedures, policies, equipment as far as technology goes, and their training programs. Then you think about the astronomical number of agencies that all partook in the search for Kiely Rodni. Just really makes you go, why did they choose? Did they already know they had dirt on Jared and knew they could dangle that over his head to get him to comply in certain ways? I don't know. Really don't know. I don't know what's going on there. But Nick G said himself that he tracked AWP down. And that will forever stick out in my mind as well.
Same.
There's just certain key phrases with certain patterns that I see in military government politics or geopolitical points. The patterns are the same in all systems. And I do mean all systems. And oftentimes they operate almost like a cabal. It's scary. Okay, let's see. What's this? This one. Okay. This is the recorded conversation. See, 811 Mexico coordinates. Thank you so much, Daisy Mae, for making sure that I had all these, because I could not find this one to save my life. Ooh, this one's got coordinates on it. Ooh, they got coordinates. We have coordinates. Should we do it? Should we do it?
Absolutely, please. Kidding?
Okay.
So it's saying, oh yeah,
It's okay. Let's just do it like this real quick, so I can see both.
yes.
That guy right there. Oh, give me it back. What happened, dude? You said you were sharing. And share. Come on, man. Share. I froze.
You there, Shan? Did she freeze? Shan? We lost her, guys. Ruh-roh. Can you guys hear me?
No.
Oh, I can hear you a little bit. You sound like a squirrel. You sound like a squirrel again. You are breaking out, in and out. Wait, Irene, can you hear me? Oh, they can hear Mickey Mouse, Shan. We're both cutting out. Someone's mad. Can you guys hear me? What is going on? Okay, you hear crane and crickets. See me. I'm outside. I'm sorry, you guys. All right, so we just lost Jan. Ruh-roh. Did it freeze on me too? Hold on, she's texting. It's so good to see everyone in here. White Rain, Miss Pookie's grandma, CB, J. Rana, Harsh, Lila, Fred, hi Anna, Mega, and the bees, Silence, Harsh. I'm so glad you're back in here. Let's see, Michael. All right, Shan's restarting their computer. Let's see who else is in here. BoobTube, I don't see you, but you were in here. Mega. Paper Song, so good to see you too, huh? I think Liberty was in here earlier. I hope I'm not missing anyone. If I am, it's not intentional. I'm looking, guys. I'm bad at this. This is not my forte. But I come up here for Shan, and because I love you guys, and Kylie, of course. What's up, Parker? We're having technical difficulties. We really got a great 911 call with coordinates. And as soon as Shan went to go pull those up and try to share two screens, it froze. Oh, yeah. I was going to make this point earlier when Shan was talking about Nick. So she was quoting that he said he tracked AWP down. I want to like put myself in his shoes and think in a positive manner that he went through all those calls, talked to multiple detectives, and he made the comment that I forget what it was. That's when everything got out of control or something. I don't know if you guys remember this, but my point is that I feel like maybe he tracked down AWP because they were like his last resort, because he wasn't getting anywhere with law enforcement, or anyone else, and the detectives, and he talked to allegedly multiple ones. So I don't know, it makes me wonder. I still go back and forth with him. Yes, everything was fake news according to them paper songs. Which is something else law enforcement does not do during press conferences. They want to exhaust every single lead, even if it's ridiculous. And then when they come to the press, they're supposed to be transparent about that, not just say it's fake news. It's definitely not proper protocol for them. But really, what was? Good night, Fred. I'm sorry. I'm probably boring everybody. Can you guys hear me now? Oh, okay. Thank you, Harsh. I'm back. So I'm reading J. Rana. Amber Cotton Candy's lawyer friend said that she saw the AAA video and that it, according to her, it was not Kylie or Jagger, and that was all that she can say. Ugh, I go back and forth with Nick. Can you hear my cricket, CB? I thought that they said there was no video and he didn't work there, though. Oh, there was a rumor that they came out and said that. I don't think that's true, though. Or did you hear that from Cotton Candy too, White Rain? Right, Parker? I'm glad I'm not alone. I go back and forth on him. Okay, Anna, you as well. I'm sorry. I hope my crickets aren't annoying.
Well, that's
One
not.
time we were live and I was we have 2 leopard geckos and I was feeding my leopard geckos and you guys could hear the crickets then too.
Oh, you need to send me some update pictures of Yoshi and is it
Oh,
Zelda
I
and
do. Oh,
Yoshi?
you're
What
back.
is it? Yeah. It took me a minute.
Oh, Shan, I'm so bad at this.
I can't turn my video on, but I got my audio working. I don't know. It did a whole freaking reset, and then it said Chrome was using my microphone. I was like, oh, okay, all right. So I had to disable my microphone from apps, and then it let me finally use my microphone, but I ain't got no video. Let me see if I can share screen because I don't even know if I can do all that.
Thank you, Drift Away. No, Shan, I think I put everybody to sleep a little bit, but
it's okay. Sometimes they need a soothing voice. I know I can get obnoxious.
And they can hear my crickets
apologies.
in the background, but I'm actually outside.
To put me right to sleep. Ooh,
I'm sorry.
What is trying? I see something running in the background of my shit because every once in a while my mouse does that little buffering thing where it's thinking. What else is being run on my computer? Hold on, I need to see.
So how ironic was that everything went down right when we were going to pull that up?
See, I don't believe in coincidences. I'm telling you. All right,
Me
I don't know what
either.
this aggregator thing can go. That can go. That can go. I'm just ending some things that are running on my computer right now. That can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
I'll mind your crickets, girl. Let them mature. Let them.
I know. I just feel bad.
Look, I'd be sitting outside during nighttime, but since they spotted that black bear and still haven't caught it right on my street, I ain't been outside at night. Because something has been ripping apart and shredded 2 of my freaking bird feeders to get the seed out of it. Like, I've never seen anything shred the inside metal mesh. And then there's like outside little like gel bars around it. So like, it's not like a squirrel or a chipmunk's getting to that caging and ripping it apart like that. I don't even think a raccoon could do that.
What the heck?
The last time they ripped off the whole bottom metal thingy, I was like, all right, so it's definitely got to be a bear because I don't know what's doing that other than a bear. Yeah, and I ain't trying to sit outside with no bears. No black bears. No, thank you.
Paper songs, I have that problem all the time, huh? Where I can't remember where you heard something, I can't remember where exactly. Like, where did I hear that from? We were talking about Nick when you were gone, AAA going back and forth. Like, you know how you mentioned how he had said that he tracked AWP? So I was bringing up the whole point that
track them down.
Right. So my point was I go back and forth with him because with this, like,
me too.
Let's put ourselves in a situation. Like, if you were in his situation, you reach out to Ellie, you talk to 2 different detectives. And then he even made the comment on their video that that's when things got crazy or something like that. I don't want to quote it.
Spiraled out of control.
Yes.
Isn't that what he said?
Yes, you're right. But to me, it's like, okay, well, maybe perhaps AWP was his last resort. Like, that's why he was tracking them down. Like, he's like, look, I need your help. But
it's crazy that for an accident, for just the search for this missing girl, like, that's when things spiraled out of control. Like, what happened, sir?
Right.
I would love to know what happened, what spiraled out of control, because
a lot of things spiraled out of control.
A missing girl poster at a coffee shop, and you called up law enforcement, and they were like, "Nah, we ain't taking no tips." And then I guess law enforcement wouldn't do anything. Like, you tracked AWP down to try to get a hold of somebody that could do something about something, and they still didn't.
That's the thing. Like, I go back and forth with him.
Me too.
I really do.
Me too. And I think that's on purpose, accidentally on purpose, you know?
I know.
Keep you in that loophole of, you know what I mean? And indecisive. And that's how it keeps you in a
Yes, I know.
I can't say how to keep an idiot busy, but
I mean, they picked the perfect guy to come forward. Yeah. Think about it. Really middle-aged, younger, good-looking guy.
A young Ken doll.
Yes, that's what I'm seeing. Like, I see it from that angle too, and it's I go back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah, I struggle with Nick G. Sometimes I do CB, and then sometimes I'm like, this just. I believe him in the sense that the girl that he saw was not Kylie, but the girl that was asking questions thought they could what's the word I'm looking for? Trust somebody to ask them a question like, how do you put your seatbelt through your belt loop, and think that they wouldn't tell somebody. Maybe that's why he needed to track AWP down, because that situation right there sounded like, because he remembers running the car and it matching to the owners of the insurance, but the girl in it maybe didn't match the flyer.
Right. And
I feel he told fibs for reasons or something like that.
I don't know.
And then
maybe.
other points he got straight to the point, like, but in code. I don't know. It's just something.
It's
something
also weird
I still
because
haven't figured out about his interview.
When he spoke to
But I wanna believe
AWP, he basically confirmed that it was perhaps Jagger almost, or maybe they made it seem like that. From their perspective, maybe that's how they made it look. Okay, but
I mean, maybe
it
was somebody like Nate or somebody like that, and they just needed a broad description of somebody so that it could possibly be pointed at Jagger. You know what I mean?
Right, that too. That's what. But then it switched though. When he talked to Squirrel Girl, he said it was 100% Kylie. Remember how he turned the tables?
Well, I mean, the tables could have turned on him too.
True.
All these people are so scared to come forward. Maybe they put the honor and silence in them. What are you doing? No. There's Miss Nova licking her flaps in the background. I'm so sorry if you heard
that. I love you, Nova. What did she do?
Her so much. Huh? She's licking herself, being gross. She's just being gross.
Oh no!
She's making flappy noises. It's grody.
Ew!
No, I love snuggles with her on the couch. She's finally figured out if she jumps down by my feet first and then creeps up on the side of me, that her and I can snuggle on the couch together. And it's just, I've been loving it. I'm not gonna lie, her and I took a short little nappy nap today. It was very nice.
Well, I'm glad you did. I know you were exhausted.
Now I'm going to try to run these coordinates one more again and see if it will work.
See if they'll let us.
I'm going to try it one more time. What was it? This one? No, it was the one before.
We really got to get back to pulling these up and mapping them out, though, Shan.
I know we do. I know. Even if I sit and freaking just do it during the daytime. Now, where did that go?
We can do it live. We just have to stay on topic.
I know. My problem.
Look who's talking, me.
That says you're part of my problem.
I'm sorry.
All right, so let's go back to this. Let me put these coordinates in. Now, please don't freeze, man. Just let me get through it. All right, now. What is it? 8, 6, 7, 9, 5. 9, 5, 9. Let me make sure. 31.867.959 116663 2593. Where are we going? What? Bro, this isn't China. This can't be.
No way, Shan. Come on.
31, look, it's right here. 31.867.959, 1166632593. It says this is Ensenada, Mexico. This says
what?
Someone was using a VPN when they called, because this says Jinan Laoan Anuhai, China. That's what that says. Unless these are backwards. But still, unless maybe that one's, I don't know. Let me just try it this way.
Something doesn't seem right with this.
I don't know. Maybe one of these are negative. Shh. That's weird. There's nothing for that. So let me try negative 116. I have no idea. Where's this at? Zona Centro. So this is Mexico. So it might be a negative 116. Hold on. Let's open this map.
It
Yeah,
says
here we go. Look.
Prosser.
Look. Ensenada, BC, Mexico. So it's a negative 116. They put the wrong comments on here. For the coordinates, it should be that 31867, comma. This should be a negative 116. And they spelled Ensenada wrong too. So Ensenada is spelled Ensenada. And this says real Del, huh? Like be real del Castillo. Take me there, dude. No, take me there. Take me to it. Where is this? How far is this away from the beach? Oh, look at that. So this is what's crazy. Hold up. Where's this on?
Can you share it or no?
Oh, I'm not sharing a screen, my dumb ass. This whole time I thought I was.
Oh, I love you.
My bad.
I'm like, we really want to see.
My bad. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I've been here. I've been looking for it.
Okay.
So,
here we go.
So this location is right by the UABC, which is also in Ensenada, Baja California, which I wonder if that's where Kylie went. Here is All Saints Bay. Where's that place that she rented a horse? No, because she was down. Hold up. Let me see where we're at here. No.
Can you expand the 911 call for me, Shan, so I can see the whole thing real quick?
Yeah, hold on. I'm sorry. Whoa, that's
no, you're fine. I just want to see it real quick.
Okay, so this is a follow-up call on August 11th at 7:14 p.m. And the location comment is where we're at right now on the maps. And it says Ensenada, which is spelled wrong, Mexico. It says 911 reporting she thinks missing juvenile is at the listed latitude, longitude. Reporting person advises she does a lot of virtual work locating lost items. Reporting person was advised of tip line number. Event closed by CAD 3.
What the heck?
I thought this call was going to be the dude that, remember, he said he saw her on vacation. Remember that one? I'd like to find that Mexico.
Yes, and then there was also allegedly, according to SF, the guy that she met in Mexico, they tracked him down and interviewed him as well.
Acapulco, dude, this is where Kylie went on that vacation, isn't it? Yes. Because she went to this.
Where's that dolphin or that turtle place?
That turtle place is like right here on this beach somewhere right here.
Find this.
Oh man.
Yes.
What is city? See, and it's crazy that it says Centro, and then you have El Centro where the where the hell is that? Maybe it's.
But did she never come back?
Because here's that bay here, so it should be here because here's I thought it was like right here on along here.
Do you know what the address or what it's called? I can look it up.
I just remember it being a sea turtle sanctuary. I can't remember what site. Whoa. Institute of Investigations. Okay, here's that freaking. The Facility de Ciencias Marinas UABC. What is this? I'm going to click this for a second. School of Marine Sciences. Whoa.
What?
Wow. So anyway, this call was placed right here in this town of Baja, Ensenada. Ensenada waterfront. Yeah, I could have sworn because I know there's a port. It might be further down this way that it might be down here, a little bit further down. There's an RV park. I know it was down here somewhere. El Retiro. Anyway, this phone call was made from here. This is where. And then if you think about Salisha saying, like, all these, I don't know, people calling from other places saying that she's here, it's concerning. And then how long she was missing. And then all that searching, all that diving done, nobody saw her car or her remains under the water, only 9 to 14 feet underwater. And then boom, she appears there after the search for AWP to find her. I don't know. What is around here? I wish I could read Spanish better. What was the date of that call? That was on the 11th, I do believe. Where did my picture go? Went away. Let's open it again. Yeah, so this is that one. There. Hold on, I need Mexico. Mexico was August 11th. Yeah, Ensenada is very close to the border. That's why I'm thinking that Kylie, I'm pretty sure I don't think it was Acapulco that, I could be wrong. Because I don't think it was this. Oh, let me zoom out for a minute. I'll know as soon as I see. Blanco. Yeah, because she was I don't think she went on this side. Like, I don't think she was near Tijuana. I could have sworn she was down here somewhere. Sonora, maybe. Cruise. I know it was like right off of, it's not that one. Maybe here. I wish I knew off the top of my head. I know it was further down, though. I don't think it was Guatemala. I don't think she went down this far. But I know it was on this side. I just can't remember where. I just remember there being like a little grove. Las Bocas. That's not it. I know we went over it before. Is it this one here? Maybe. El Carmen. No, that's not it. Maybe. No. Costa del Mar, maybe. I can't remember. What are you doing, Cranny? Are we frozen again? Playa La Manga. Ooh.
No, I'm trying to search for this other place.
El Farito. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the area she went to Mexico in. Oh, it's all glitching out now that I'm trying to go up there. Yeah, for whatever reason, I want to say that it had... I don't know, here's that Ensenada. Ensenada. Chica. Cuevas. Venecia. Playa La Venecia. Punta Himalaya. Sorry. I can't remember where she stayed. El Colorado.
You should
looks
just
really
pull up that
red here.
picture and do a search on the background.
It's all in Discord. I remember as I did it, it was in. Hold on. Let me just go to Discord real quick. It's in the public Discord. Hold on. Because it's going to bother me. Oh, I can't remember. Is it in I'm the Maps, maybe? Okay, there's Prosser. Hold on a second. I know it's here somewhere. It's either I'm the Maps or... Oh boy, it's a lot to scroll through. Okay, there's the map of Prosser. Okay. The hell is this? Okay, that's Prosser. You know what? I'll just type the keyword Mexico because I'm pretty sure that it'll be there. That's not it. I know it's in here somewhere. Just give me a second. I'm finding it. Oh God, there's A for J when she used to be in there. It's funny. Man, I know I have a folder where I freaking... Let me go old first. Mark. Oh, wow, this is an old post from Mark. Oh, this post is about Mountain Life Construction, about them getting a new bid in Mexico. I'm trying to find this. There are so many posts about Mexico in Discord. I never thought. There's Mark. There's more Mark. What is this post by Mark? Brian Taylor. San Francisco. I don't know what this is for. Man, I'm going to have to look this keyword up in Discord and go through some of these. Oh, man. Now, that's crazy because Kiki made a post in Discord about Mexico bolstering its military in the Western Sonora. That's right. El Chapo. Dang. Come on, where the hell are these maps at? Oh my goodness, there are so many posts about Mexico in Discord. Damn, Kiki put some really good posts in Discord. I'm really going to have to search this keyword Mexico. Because I'm going to try MX because I'm not sure. What is this? This is a struggle. We've hidden 2 results from you. What? That's weird. You still there, Craney? You still doing some background stuffs?
Yes, I am.
I cannot find this freaking... This would have to be in I'm the Maps. I don't understand why it's not in here. And I'm at the very top of it. This is weird. This is very weird. All right, let me check the private Discord. This is nuts, man. All right, where's the maps? Yeah, see, this would have... No, it has to be in the public Discord. All right, I'm the maps. It's not in there. I'm struggling to find it. I don't know where it would be. That's where... Let me try the keyword vacation. Sorry, y'all. I'm really trying to find this location. Something about Portugal. Good night, Shelly. I'm sorry. I'm trying to...
Oh, no, I haven't.
Say what? What did you say? Hamana?
Can you hear me now?
I can't find it in Discord. That's really weird.
Shan, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay,
Ooh.
that's okay. I know it's in Discord somewhere. That's so sad.
And I can't help. I can't pull it up. Sorry.
It's okay. All right, so I'm gonna search this again. Coronado. Why is that word Coronado? I know there's a Coronado in California, but it's odd where this call came from. Real del Castillo. Can I? Oh, I can't. I'm gonna look at this building. Let's look at it. What is it? Nope, that ain't it. It's saying this place here. What is this?
What the heck?
I don't know. This is where the call came from.
I know. I'm just saying. Weird.
It's a weird building. I understand, like, their homes are kind of like...
Can you look right there?
This one's brick. A very odd
I'm all
building.
nosy. What kind of car is
And
that?
Well, it looks very commercialized because if you look at the postal thingy and like the fencing and stuff like that, it looks very... I don't know what the word is. It. See what I'm saying? Like, it looks businessy.
And there's a car.
I want to go around the backside of it. Let's go down this street. Can we see? Oh, we can. There's somebody in the yard. What the fuck? That's an odd building. I understand it's Mexico, but it's a very nice house. There's a puppy. Yeah, that's still the same house because it's got the same fencing. It's very, very, very odd. A covered driveway and a garage. That's from 2019. It does. It kind of reminds me of like a mechanic shop or something, you know? I'm gonna go this way now.
Yes, it does.
Rio del Castillo.
What's the landscape look like around it on the other side?
This way?
Ooh, is that part of it too?
No, it starts here. You could tell by the color, which is odd because it goes from like beige to rocks and then to that, I don't know what you would call it, mud and then brick. Like you got like 4 different things happen. That's a really nice house there. Kind of looks like a What? Alarma. Dude, that's crazy. They got like this dungeon door with a fucking bell above it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Man, Google put their shit all over even the freaking sky. It's crazy. Oh, his pine tree's dying. You should cut those down so that it grows better up top. You got a coconut. What? Is that a camera in that?
I wouldn't be surprised. What does it look like across the street though from there? I'm just curious.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me go down to the end of the road here. Wow. Yeah, that's a
Dang.
really nice home, man. That goes the whole ways up. And a 2-car garage. Oh, what?
Wow. Yes.
Sprint. This is from 2024.
What?
Man, these
Okay,
people must be
mountains.
really well off because they got like RVs, really nice homes. 2B, that's an apartment. Sprint Mallard. It looks residential. But yeah, it doesn't say anything about, which is weird because this says this is 26 Real del Castillo or whatever the hell it is, but this says 149 on their address. It's weird how it jumps from 149 to 26. It's just an odd building for a home. You know what I mean? It looks like a business. You know what I mean? Just the way that it's set up. Oh, there's not a number on the side of it. Whoa, does that say 17 in the window? Yikes. Is that a 17 in the window?
Where?
See it? Right here. See the square where the square is? Do you see a 17 in the window?
I do.
Okay. This says 74 Coronado now. So, what is this address? Like, what is this legitimate address? Huh. Whoa, that's weird. And now I'm on like a wrong road or something. Take me back down here. Where the hell is that? No. There it is. Okay. That's saying that this is 26 real whatever. Keith Castillo. And they're saying this address is. See, that's weird because usually Google Maps puts the number of the address on the building. But that's for. I would like to know what this. See, there we go. No, I got it. Is this the actual address? It won't let me click this part of the building to see what the address is. That's weird.
Wonder why.
What's odd? I'm gonna try
What was the actual address that came up?
When I click the thingy, it says Chapultepec. I don't fucking know. Let me go. No, see, that took me to a whole nother place. No, that's not it. Search. See, and this says Real del Castillo, 347 to 26. So why is there a 17 in the window? So wait, so yeah, this makes sense because this would be the house. This would be the yard he was standing in with his dog. This would be the roofed driveway, the covered driveway, and this would be the garage. Does any of these have an address to them? No. Let me drop this on here. Google Maps. What's that? Okay, so this is saying it's 2287. Hello. 22870. So this is the same address. But then whenever I zoom out, it takes me somewhere else or something. I don't know. What is Chapultepec? I don't know. Let's just do it. There's pictures. What's the photos? See, this isn't that house. The house is yellow. That's a trailer court with a boat. Huh. Why is it showing a boat?
Huh.
Chapultepec.
What kind of boat was that?
Is that a camera lens? I don't know what that is. I don't know what kind of boat that is.
What is this?
I don't know what kind of boat it is. But I don't see the yellow build. Is that the yellow building? No, that's maybe the house next to it. This can't be it. I don't see anywhere in here where that. Yeah, see, this took me to a totally different road. This isn't it. I don't know why it took us there. But then this says the same thing. Real del Castillo, 347 to 26, Chapultepec, and then it says 22870, Ensenada, BC, Mexico. Let's try it again. No, see, it zooms me back out to somewhere else. Zona Playitas.
Interesting.
Well, I guess so, because it says Chapultepec right here. That is I guess the housing district. No, because here's Rio del Castillo, and here's the house again. So when you zoom out, yeah, Chapultepec, that's where it's at. So what's these photos? Water? Yikes. That water's awful dark looking.
Mm-hmm.
It's very dark waters. It's the only pictures of it. It's odd directions. No. See, UABC School of Marine Sciences. Which is not very far from there. What's this here? What's AMP? I wish I knew what a Cancentrina is. Canacentri. I don't know. I don't know Spanish that well. Ensenada official. UAD extension Moderna. So it's like a modern college. Is that what it is? I don't know. Yeah, because here's a college. So this is also probably the extended school, probably high school. I'm just trying to see what's around here, you know? I'm going to assume this is their DMV. Nope, it's not. It's a condo place. Moderna is insurance. Is it? I don't know what's around here. It's odd that this. I really wish somebody would clarify which school Kylie was actually planning on going to, you know? That's another one. Like, you got one parent saying she's going to Sierra, and then you got another one that's saying that she's going to, how was it? USC, right? Yeah, Santa Cruz. I'm just curious to what school she was actually going to. There's just way too many different stories that just don't coincide together. There's a Marriott. Two colleges. Zona Centro. No idea. It's like an auto zone. Oh, she's back. What you doing, Crane?
Oh, nothing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is. What you doing now? You just sliding out.
Yes. I'm getting tired.
It's okay.
Accidentally hit the button again.
And then the other ones are the 814 on that Mooney Flat Road, which is CHP provided info. A silver SUV is pulled over on roadside or right side with door open, occupied by a female with blonde hair. CHP has unit en route to check the area also, possibly related to missing person. Says, and they're always gone on arrival. It's like somebody's running from the police with her vehicle. And this is 20 State and Mooney Flat Road. Isn't this the location that was near the knot couple from Hot August Nights on their way home? I'm not too sure. And then this one is from the 15th. Another gone on arrival. This is Interstate and Penn Valley Road, which would be further down, which is crazy. A silver SUV parked on shoulder, possibly missing person related. Unit requested a license. Well, don't make no sense. Did they ever get a license plate? Like, this is what's crazy. And then I know there's more calls with locals saying they saw her in the Boca Hirschdale area. Well, not her, the vehicle, because there was nobody in it. Which I think I have all those. September. Oh, that one's so blurry. I am not even going to do that to my eyes. This one had nothing to do with it. This call is one of the ones that isn't related. This was from the 7th. This one's from the 8th. Wait, what? What is this? This is on August 8th. The reporting person requested a 1021, was notified by a neighbor that several dismembered body parts are found in the ground. Is this the dog? Old Mill Road and Long Point Road. Oh no, we need to spend one of these days when you have another early night to where
Yes, we do.
map some of this out. So just you let me know
Okay.
what day you're free. I don't care if it's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. Just let me know. As long as it's not the day Fee goes back to school.
Sounds good, hon.
Just let me know.
Okay.
All right, honey. I'm going to hop off here as well because
All right. I love you.
I love you all so very much. We will pick up. I still have a lot of videos that I'm going to be putting out. So just stay tuned. I have shorts that'll be coming out as well. Other than that, truth and justice for Kylie and Trinity. I love you all so much. God bless. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Shan. Good night, everybody.
Good night.